Agentic AI is fundamentally different from traditional software. The moment an AI agent can access enterprise data, trigger workflows, modify records, or communicate externally, governance stops being a future concern. It becomes a day one architectural requirement. A useful way to think about this is to compare an AI agent to a new employee joining your organization. When a new staff member joins, you do not immediately give them access to every system. You do not hand them a company credit card on day one. You do not ask them to make irreversible decisions without supervision. Instead, you onboard them gradually. You give them limited access, you assign small, well defined tasks, you review their work, validate outcomes, and only over time, as trust is earned, do you expand their responsibilities. Technical AI governance works in exactly the same way. In the context of agentic AI, governance does not mean policy documents or intent statements. It means systems that enforce rules automatically. Governance answers very concrete questions. What data can the AI access? What actions can it execute? Under what conditions? With what approvals? On whose behalf? And how are all actions recorded and audited? Governance is enforced in software, not in good intentions. The reason governance is required at all is because AI agents can act. That introduces several categories of risk: operational risk, where workflows fail or execute partially; data risk, where sensitive information is accessed or retained improperly; decision risk, where the AI produces confident but incorrect outputs; compliance and legal risk, where actions violate regulatory or contractual obligations; reputational risk, where customer facing mistakes damage trust. Technical governance exists to systematically reduce these risks. The first governance decision is identity. AI agents must be treated as first class identities, not anonymous processes. It means treating automated agents as full fledged, independent entities within a system rather than secondary or derivative actors. This approach aims to manage AI permissions and interactions with the same rigor and security principles like least privilege as human user identities. They operate under explicitly defined service accounts or delegated identities. They are assigned roles. They are given least privilege access. They are separated from human credentials. Just as a new employee is not granted universal access, an AI agent never inherits permissions gadget. Governance systems distinguish between different types of actions. Some actions are read only, some actions create drafts, some actions execute irreversible changes. For instance, drafting an email is not the same as sending it. Generating a report is not the same as publishing it. Or analyzing data is not the same as modifying records. Permission boundaries are enforced before execution, not after. This is where the onboarding analogy matters the most. Just as a new employee starts with simple tasks, AI agents begin with constrained responsibilities. They may analyze data but not act on it, generate drafts but not publish them, recommend actions but not execute. As performance is validated and monitored, autonomy can expand. This is called progressive autonomy. Trust is not assumed, it is earned through observable, auditable behavior. Policies are not prompts, they are machine enforceable rules that sit outside the AI model itself. Policy engines evaluate every proposed action. Is this action allowed? Does it violate any constraints? Does it require approval? Should it be denied outright? Guardrails define what the AI cannot do, regardless of intent or request. Even if the model suggests an action, governance systems decide whether it executes. Failures are inevitable. Governance determines what happens when they occur. Systems define retries and back-off strategies, partial rollbacks, escalation to humans, circuit breakers that halt execution. The goal is not perfection, the goal is controlled failure. A governed AI system must always be answerable. Every action is logged, every decision it makes is traceable, every approval is recorded. If you cannot answer the question, what did the AI do yesterday and why? then the system is not enterprise ready. Governance is not a brake on innovation. It is what allows AI to scale safely. Without governance, AI remains a pilot. With governance, AI becomes infrastructure. In the next episode, we move from technical controls to organizational responsibility. Who owns AI outcomes, how values are enforced, and how enterprises govern AI as a socio technical system.